and welcome back to my channel. My name is Justine. So I have two brand new recipes that I wanted to try out with you. One is an apple glazed bread and another one is a snickerdoodle bread. They both sound amazing and I can't wait to try them, so I thought I would share that with you guys today. So let's head to the kitchen and get started. Okay, so we're going to start with some snickerdoodle bread, and what you're going to need for this is some vanilla, some Greek yogurt or sour cream, sugar, flour, butter, eggs, some butterscotch chips or cinnamon chips if you can find them. I couldn't find them, so substitute is butterscotch chips, cinnamon, baking powder, and some salt. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to take 1 cup of butter. So we're going to put our softened butter in here, and then we're going to put in 2 cups of sugar, and we're going to beat these together for about 2 minutes until they're nice and smooth. Let me get my 2 cups of sugar. So here's 1 and 2. Okay, so now I'm going to beat this together for 2 minutes and then we will move on to the next step. So I forgot to say at the beginning of my first clip that you need to be preheating your oven to 350 degrees. So I have my oven preheating right now, and then once you have your butter and your sugar creamed together, it should look like this. Now we're going to add in 1 cup of the yogurt or sour cream, whichever one you choose to use. So I'm going to put my sour cream in here. And then you're going to add in 2 teaspoons of vanilla. Sorry, I'm trying to get all this out there. Okay. Now we're going to add in 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract. 1 and 2. And then next we're going to add in 1 egg at a time. So I'm going to add in 1 egg and then mix it up, and then I'm going to add the other 3. So put this back down. And you just want to mix them until they're combined. You don't want to overmix it. So putting in my last egg. There we go. We're going to mix that until it's just combined, and then we're going to move on to the next step. Now that we have all our wet ingredients mixed, in a separate bowl you're going to be mixing your dry ingredients. So your dry ingredients, you're going to need 3 cups of flour, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, half a teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. And then you're going to put them in a separate bowl and then whisk them together until they're combined. And then we're going to add this here to our butter mixture. So I'm going to put this in here, and then we're going to mix this until this is well combined. And then the last thing that you're going to do is you're going to take your butterscotch chips and you're going to put 2 tablespoons of flour on them and coat them in flour. We're not going to add these yet. After we get this all mixed up, then we're going to add in our chips. So let's get this mixing. And again, you don't want to overmix anything, so you can see that it's just starting to come together. This smells really, really good, by the way. Okay, so now I'm going to slowly add in my butterscotch chips. Oh, we had one escape. There we go. And then we're going to mix that until that's just combined, just like that. So now this is ready to go in your loaf pan. So I have a loaf pan here that I've greased already. So I'm going to get this in here, and then we're going to put it in our preheated 350 degree oven for about 30 to 45 minutes. I almost forgot to tell you that once you have it in your loaf pan, you're going to take 2 tablespoons of sugar and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon and mix them together. And then you're going to sprinkle that on top of your bread here, and then we're going to put it in the oven. So this is very important here if you want to get that snickerdoodle, sorry, I'll move my bowl, that snickerdoodle taste. So there you go. So now I have that mixed over here and put on top of my bread. So now I'm going to put it in the oven. Okay, so now we're going to make some apple cinnamon glazed oatmeal bread. And for this, you're going to need some flour, sugar, some coconut oil, some Greek yogurt, oatmeal, applesauce, cinnamon, vanilla, some salt, baking powder, and 2 eggs. So we're gonna start with our wet ingredients first. I put 2 eggs in here and mix them up. Next, you're going to add in the rest of your wet ingredients. So I was going to use Greek yogurt, but when I opened up my brand new Greek yogurt container, it was bad. So I did some Googling and I found out that you can use cottage cheese, and I have cottage cheese. So we're gonna use a 1/2 cup of cottage cheese instead of the yogurt. Then you're going to add 1 cup of applesauce. Three-fourths cup of coconut oil. 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. And then you're going to add 1 cup of sugar. And then we're going to mix this until it's well combined. And then while that's mixing, you can have your dry ingredients in another bowl here, and I mixed these together. So for the dry ingredients, you're going to need 2 cups of flour, 1 cup of oatmeal, 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 2 teaspoons of sugar, and 2 teaspoons of baking powder. And then you're just gonna mix these until they're well combined. And then we're going to add this to our wet ingredients. And then we're going to mix that until it's well combined, and then we're going to put it in a greased loaf pan in a preheated 350-degree oven for about 20 to 30 minutes. Okay, so here are the 2 breads side by side. We have the snickerdoodle and then the apple. If you want to put a glaze on the apple bread, you can. It is just 1 cup of powdered sugar and then 1/4 of a cup of applesauce. And so I'm gonna let that sit up a little bit, then I'm gonna slice them and we're going to try them and see how they taste. Okay, so let's start with the snickerdoodle bread and give that a taste here. I mean, I will tell you, it smells so good. That is really good. It tastes a lot like snickerdoodle. That one's really, really good. It is sweet, so if you like a sweeter bread, that might be a little bit more to your liking. Okay, now we're going to try the apple bread here. This one's a little bit messier because of that glaze up on the top. Okay. I was gonna say, I think I like the apple bread better. It just gives me that, it just reminds me of apple pie. I love it. I mean, it's not too sweet, you know, and I like the consistency and everything of it. So I think the apple bread is my favorite. Well, that is all I have for you guys today. I hope you enjoyed this video, just coming into the kitchen and trying out some new recipes with me. I do love trying new food and just sharing that with you guys. It's a lot of fun and I really do enjoy making these videos. So if you like this video, please consider subscribing to my channel, and I will see you guys all soon with another video. And until next time, bye!